Hello class, and welcome to this video on Zoom. Zoom is one of those things that is just really too hard to believe that this is a free service and what you get, but hey, that is great for us in education. I don't think any of us are overly wealthy here. So Zoom is a great tool for you to do videos on yourself, so you can actually create a video of you, as well as sharing your screen, and you could do both of those simultaneously. Additionally, what Zoom allows you to do is actually record your videos. Once your videos are recorded, you can then post the resultant MP4s into YouTube. This video will cover how to do Zoom, as well as how to do set up YouTube. I think most of us probably have Gmail accounts. If not, then you probably will want to set up a Gmail account that you can use for this course. And there's just so many amazing tools that you can use in Google. In fact, I teach a class on Google Apps, and I've never ceased to be amazed at how many things that Google has, great tools Google has as well, that are free too. So some really great cost-effective ways to communicate out on the web is Zoom as well as YouTube. So if you have a Zoom account, you're set. I suspect that probably many don't. So what you'll do is you'll enter in your email address right here, and I just put in rcassoni1 versus rcassoni because I already have an rcassoni at miracosta.edu account. So the thing you'll do once you put your email address in here is you'll click the sign up for free, and then you're just going to hit sign up, and I believe that sends some activation email to you, that you'll verify your account, set up your username. Your username will be your email address, and then you'll create a password. Once you do that, then you can sign in. It'll prompt you to sign in, and then you're going to host a meeting, and then you can do this with video on or off. Currently, my video is off, but if I wanted to, I can go up into here, and let's go over a couple features here. One is manage participants. If you have several people here, you can mute them or turn off. You can see the status of their video. You can see the status of their mic, and you can see that I'm recording here as well. And you can also mute a person too. So sometimes, I'm sure many of us have been on calls when there's been some loud background noise of a person, and you can actually mute that person. Or you could mute all or unmute all. So you can do it all in one shot. So that's that. And then you can also, in this more button, so if I wanted to, I can start the video. Let's see, I don't look too horribly bad today. So yeah, so hi class, how are you doing? Rick Cassoni here. So this is, you can see I'm in my home office here. And this is turns on video. This will be invaluable when you do your final presentations, because you'll actually be doing this as a group. And one of the things you can do when you have like one person hosting the meeting is that you can invite others, and then you can transfer and let them be the host, and then they can share their screen. Or you can share control of your screen, and you can have others essentially driving on your computer, which is all really cool. I use Zoom a lot of times if we have to do virtual office hours as well. Just an invaluable way to do things. Let me see, hopefully I am sharing my desktop one. And you can see when you go to share, you can share just individual applications, or you can share whole desktops. At home, I have a dual monitor setup. So I'm showing you desktop 1, and then you can share desktop 2 as well. So you can share one or the other. Okay, and then under more here, you can do either chat or you can invite others. So once you have your meeting, your Zoom set up, you'll have to download this mini Zoom app. And once you open it, it's going to look like this. So it'll be your name, Zoom meeting room, and your host. And what you can do right now is you can actually copy that URL and send that out to people. When you first launch this, it's going to ask you if you want to connect by a phone. It's not a 1-800 number, so there would be charges unless you're doing it from your cell phone. It would just be data charges. Or you can copy, or you can do this via the computer by audio, which is what I'm doing, which really works out great. So that's what I'm doing here. So again, for this class, per the syllabus, you will need to have some ability to have a mic and speakers or a microphone and headset. People that have desktops at home might need to invest in a headset, but I think once you get used to using Zoom, there's many uses for Zoom even outside this class throughout your whole careers, especially in the business and computer studies area, and I assume most of the class is that. You're really going to shine amongst your peers and at your companies as an innovator if you know tools like Zoom. Okay, so again, you can copy this URL and you can email that out to folks, and then they would join. And the second they join, then I'm going to minimize this window here. And I just took a screenshot of that because once you do it, it launches you into the meeting. And I wanted to make sure you saw that. So, and then here's what the actual application looks like as well. You can see you can schedule a meeting, you can join a meeting, or you can go back to the meeting, and you can see right here that I'm busy. It should say I'm busy because I'm actually in. And then now if we click this arrow, we'll go back to the meeting. Let's see. You know, have I been sharing? Oh. Hopefully this has been sharing. I think I've been sharing. Yeah, it's been sharing. Sorry, I thought it might not have been on. Okay, so that's Zoom. And then what you can do is if you actually want to record a session like you will for this first introduction session, you go into more, and then you're actually going to hit record. And then once you've completed, you can stop recording. And then once you do that and close down your meeting, it's going to convert the Zoom format into an MP4 video. The key thing about this MP4 video is that you're going to be able to upload this into YouTube. So the way you do that is you'll go into YouTube, and you'll have to, once you get your Gmail account, since Google owns YouTube, you'll automatically have a YouTube account as well. By default, Google gives you, or Yahoo gives you, allows you to post 15-minute videos. If you want to exceed 15 minutes, what you can do is verify your account. And once you do, you can post videos, I believe, up to 2 or 3 or 4 hours, something like that. They're very generous. All this is all free of charge. The way you can tell if you've been verified or not is if you click in your account, and then if you go into settings, and then you can look at this view additional features. You click on that, then you can see that if you come down here, it'll say longer videos, and you'll see this has a green light because this has been enabled. Okay, so again, you get 15 minutes. And then if you want to have longer videos than that, perhaps you will, especially when you start doing group work. You might want to record things, or when you record your final project, you can click the Learn More, and then then on your computer, you can visit the upload page. So if you come here, and you'll see my uploads. If you don't have the 15-minute uploads, down here, you're going to see an option to verify your account and have longer downloads. Since I already have that, then you don't see it on mine. And then once you have this, you can simply just either browse or you can just drag and drop your files into here. And then once you do that, you can either say public. That means anybody in the world can see your video. There's unlisted. That means that the world can get to it, but the URL link is not listed to the open world. So I will typically do this on videos to the class. I just share them with you guys. So that's why I will post the links in Blackboard. And then there's private. And if you have a private video, nobody can see that video except for you. So again, if you don't care if anybody sees your public video or your video, you make it public. If you say, for example, just want to restrict it to our class, where you can post it in Blackboard so that someone has to have a Blackboard account to get that. And then private, these are just videos that you create that nobody else can see. So if I go into me, and then here's my Gmail account. Hopefully that takes me to, no, I didn't want to do that. I just want to go back into my YouTube here. I'm just going to go to my YouTube home here. And then once you get to this, you can see there's a whole bunch of garden videos and other things. I'm really into gardening, as you guys will be able to tell over the semester. You can see that here's my channel, and here's videos that I have posted. Here it goes. So you can see that here's any videos I just posted. And then you can make playlists. For example, I have a playlist for fall 2015, and that's the, so far I have the how to icebreaker discussion board. So you'll want to watch this video first. And once you see this video, then you can do your discussion board. My recommendation would be, and this would be great, is if you actually completed your discussion board, and then if you turn on your video so that you're actually, when you're reading your discussion board input, we go to post entries here. Okay, so here's my entry. What would be great is if you actually, and I'm going to turn on my video again here, is that when you started doing this, you actually saw the person as you were reading your video, and there's different sizes that you can do with here. Sorry, my camera is on this computer screen, and then the one I'm using is on my big screen. So that's kind of why I'm flipped to the side here. So here's this large screen size, medium screen size, or if you just want to be in talk mode, that's fine. And then that, kind of like stops the video. So I'll stop my video here. So that concludes our video for how to set up Zoom. Probably at first you'll have a couple questions, and we can go over those one-on-one, and I can show you anytime that you like. But I think you'll really like Zoom. Zoom is absolutely amazing. And once you start getting into it, I started using this about a year ago, and it's just absolutely phenomenal what you can do with this. And the fact that you can have an MP4 and post that up to YouTube, and that's free, is really great. So let's end here, and if you have any questions, please reach out to me either on Blackboard messages or email, but as the course moves along, I'll be morphing us over to messages. So, all right, have a great day, and we'll be chatting later. Ciao, bye.